nobody? Who are you? Are you nobody too? You know, hope's a thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all.
Gentlemen, we're back here at Montauk at midnight, and we are interviewing Lannia. It's a hello, Lannia. Thank you very, very much for coming in and talking to us. Now, Lannia, as I'm sure you know, that Bonnie and Ellen have written a play about their experiences at Dr. Nichols, and it's called The Exciting Road from Nowhere. And it is a phenomenal success. So we have decided to interview some of the people who were actually there and witnessed some of the events that were described in the play. So I would like to ask you about your experiences and how much you actually know about some of the other characters within the story. Let's start off with Dr. Nichols.
Dr. Nichols?
Yes. What brought you into Dr. Nichols' office in the first place?
Well, I've been going through from past life, it's called like a past life regression.
Mm-hmm.
And I read so much about Dr. Nichols, and I really wasn't sure what I was doing or who I am, and she came into my life and said, you know, I can help you get through what you need to get through. And she helped me.
Well, I have interviewed Dr. Nichols, and she certainly struck me as an extremely kind and compassionate person, especially in your case. Mm-hmm. Now, when did you first start noticing that these past life experiences were beginning to affect your life in this particular incarnation?
Well, see, I wanted to be a Broadway dancer.
Yes.
And I could never be a Broadway dancer because something else kept coming up. But, you know, I did belly dancing and stuff like that. Like, you know, there's a couple of clubs downtown, you know, they're fun clubs, you know.
Well, we're non-judgmental here, okay? You know, we're non-judgmental, so please don't.
Oh no,
you know.
I didn't think you were not, you know, you weren't judging me or anything like that. I'm just saying, you know, they're just like fun clubs, you know. And you know, my dream was to be a Broadway dancer, and I don't know, I just couldn't do that kind of stuff. So I just got into the world of belly dancing, and I don't know, I said, you know, there's got to be something else. I said, why am I doing this belly dancing stuff, you know? I don't have a big enough belly to do belly dancing. Mm-hmm. I mean, look, I don't have a big enough belly. I have a little bit of a belly now. I mean, now I have a little bit of a belly, but before I didn't have that big of a belly. Now I know I have this, but this is good to do belly dancing with.
You get no argument from me.
See? And I can do a little bit of this.
Well, we actually have the music from the play that was written.
But the problem was, you're not listening to me. Are you interviewing me?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The problem is that I found out, I think she said to me, she put me back into this chair. Not this chair, but a chair, and she had me almost hypnotized and had me relaxed. And we found out through all this past life regression that I was a prostitute during the Sodom and Gomorrah. Remember when Sodom ate Gomorrah?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what she convinced me, that when Sodom was eating Gomorrah. Mm-hmm. That's when I became the prostitute, and that's why I'm no longer a Broadway dancer. That's why I can't fulfill that. But I'm successful as a belly dancer, with not a big belly, by the way.
Well, that's quite all right. You know, we each have our own fields of talents, mm-hmm. and you strike me as an extremely talented woman, no matter what life
but
you
what
live in.
What did she say about me?
Well, she was, of course, under...
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but how do I look?
Oh, I think you look lovely.
Do I look okay?
Yes.
Sure?
Absolutely
Okay.
lovely.
I always wondered about how I look.
No, you certainly look lovely.
Thanks.
Dr. Nichols was really in a quandary because she was on the verge of violating client patient confidentiality.
She violated me? Yeah, she violated me. Oh, she most certainly did violate me.
Well, when love comes into play, sometimes you have to put your professional standards.
Well, you know we're going through a divorce now. We've been living together.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, she tried to help me through this process and convinced me that living with her in the boarding home would help me and help establish our relationships, and we could reach out to all the other misfits.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, since you...
Well, it is, Thanksgiving is coming up and Christmas will be coming up eventually. I mean, that's what people say anyways.
Yeah. Well, I understand. I myself am going through a rather traumatic divorce, so I understand.
Oh, you are?
Yes, I certainly understand.
Maybe I can help you get through that. She's given me so many wonderful ideas about how to help men get through the divorce. Not very good at women, but men are very good at helping them get through the divorces.
Well, that's perhaps we can talk after the.
Okay.
After
Well, no, we can discuss it now if you like. I mean.
I imagine your time spent with Dr. Nichols would certainly give you experience as a psychoanalyst, and since I understand.
I would consider myself almost having a degree after being with Dr. Nichols.
Well, that is.
She's been so helpful with me, but our relationship is over with.
Well, I've been told that before she was a psychoanalyst back in college, she was really just a psycho. Do you have any opinion on that?
Psycho? What do you mean by psycho?
Well, she certainly had a wild side.
Oh, you mean did she come at me with a knife or anything like that?
No.
Oh, yes, of course she did.
You know.
Many times, everyone
okay.
knows that.
Well, I don't know. I'm a...
Well, I'm getting paid a lot of money for this interview, so as far as I'm concerned, I'll say anything.
By all means, please do. This is an educational programming, by the way.
I know
we
that.
do
That's
get
why
funding
I'm
from
here.
the government.
Okay.
And I'm sure there are a lot of our viewers out there who might find themselves in similar experiences in the future.
Right.
And I'm sure that many of your reflections will be helpful to them in the future. So by all means, you say whatever is in your heart or your mind. Okay. Now let's talk about some of the other people that inhabited the house. For example, Rob, who is actually Renee, as I'm sure you know, the Tupperware lady. Do you have any feelings about Rob, Renee, Rosa, his wife, who left him? Are you familiar with these people at all?
I just know that somebody was like a transsexual.
Well, a transvestite.
Oh, it was a transvestite.
Yes, transvestite.
That's how much I know about sex.
Well, it's good money in transvesticism because, in case you don't know it, Renee has actually just signed a multi-million-dollar contract to become an action figure, and they're expecting the sales of.
Are you kidding me?
No, seriously.
Really?
Yes, they're expecting the sales of her doll to top the 500 million mark over the next holiday season.
That is so exciting.
Yeah, I think it is too. I've got to give the girl credit, and I use that term loosely.
No, I'm going to give her credit too. That is fantastic.
Yes.
Where is she? I have he, her, she. What?
Well, she, and I use that term once again, ladies. She has. She's doing a world promotion tour for Tupperware, and I understand that she is opening in the the Houston Astrodome. Holding a Tupperware party there prior to a concert that the Monkees are giving.
Well, maybe you could just, if you have contact with her, tell her I would, God, I'd give my heart and soul to do a little belly dance for her.
Well, I'm sure.
I could have some fabulous music, I think, and I brought this music. It's a piece that my friend wrote.
Well, we have it. Will you be kind enough to put it on for us? Is this the music you're talking about?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm so glad that you brought this up.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let me just see. I have to put my glasses on to do this because I have to.
Whatever makes you
I have to concentrate. This is when I take off my top. Don't mind my skinny belly, do a little bit of sex.
I think you do well.
Yes. all the way too soon. Well, you got the idea, right?
Absolutely. Now, I understand that...
Can I just sit here like this?
Okay.
Would that make you too nervous?
It wouldn't make me
It makes
nervous.
a lot of people nervous.
No, it certainly wouldn't make me nervous.
Are you sure?
Yeah, although I can't talk about the cameraman. I think I just saw him.
How is that cameraman doing, by the way?
I'm sure he's doing rather well. I think he's in the third floor bathroom. I'm not sure at this particular moment. But anyway, I understand that you're considering a new business venture also. You have started teaching housewives how to belly dance. Is that true?
Well, not really. It's something like that. Yeah, well, I can't really say.
Okay, no.
I really would like to. I'm giving away too much information.
Okay, I don't want to. We're here to help you, actually.
You mean you can help me get a job doing that?
I'm certainly sure we could. There are numerous examples. There are many, of course, housewives. There are many libraries who allow you to come in and offer courses on how to teach wives, people who are interested in this particular venue.
Oh, I think, yes. Well,
I was... The going rate at some of these institutions are upwards of $300 or $400 an
Actually,
hour.
I feel more comfortable if I put my... It's getting a little too hot in here. I feel much better like this.
That's a lovely color on you.
Thank you very much.
The red is absolutely marvelous. It sparks at your eyes.
Oh, does it? Are they bloodshot?
Oh, yes. No. Now, moving right along. Okay, so now Paul and Glenn, the people downstairs, Paul actually fell in love with Renee, and
no one ever fell in love with me.
Oh, I cannot understand that whatsoever. I'm sure that Dr. Nichols must have at some point had deep feelings for you.
She most certainly did.
Now, did you have the opportunity to meet Bonnie and Ellen while you were staying there?
I saw this wild red hair popping in and out. I thought that she was from the Department of Health or something, because we had so many cockroaches and rats running around. And, you know, the food was always moldy and stuff like that, so I thought that Bonnie, I guess that's what it is, yeah. Bonnie and Ellen. There are these two wacky, I had no idea that I really didn't know it at the time, but, you know, in hindsight, yes, of course, now I know who they are. They were very famous people building their life, their success, on someone like me who's trying to get my life together.
Well,
I think these people should be sued.
Well, I certainly can understand that. You would be entitled if...
Are you friends with them?
No, I'm an impartial interviewer. My TV station is just interested in the people that helped...
You know, all I have to say is fuck you! Fuck you for trying to take my life away from me! I have busted my ass! You understand me? You come barging and running into my life, trying to take everything I work for? Oh God, you suck! You're making thousands of millions of dollars on my little piece of mignon nothing! And now you're putting me here exploiting me in front of this jerk? When is this interview going to be over with?
Well, thank you for those kind words. I appreciate
You are very welcome, but I mean, I think this is really ridiculous.
Well, I'm sorry. We certainly didn't mean to offend
It's quite
you.
all right. All right. Did you get enough?
Yes, I did.
How much more do you want?
As much as you're willing to give.
I can give a lot, but there's a really big cost for it.
Okay. Well, we won't discuss price on the air street. Perhaps just stay long enough.
Shall I go into the green room? I'll meet you at the green room.
Yes, that would be ever so nice.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
It was an absolute pleasure.
And I hope we'll talk at the green room.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, stay with us. We'll be right back. This is Midnight in Montauk. Lannia, thank you ever so much again. It has been a pleasure, and I hope to see you again very, very soon.
Okay, I'll see you in the green room.
Thank you.
Bye.
I'm nobody. Who are you? Are you nobody too? You know, hope's a thing with feathers that perches in the soul. sings the tune without the words.